Hi, this is Karen MacWallach, and today we're going to look at a screencast of how to use a shared smartboard lesson. Because if you're using your smartboard, you do not want to be creating new lessons every time. There's so many good lessons that people have shared out there. So let's go to that now. So what I'm going to do is we're going to Google Smart Exchange, or the other choice is you can type in that website, www.exchange.smarttech.com. So I've Googled it, and that's the first thing that comes up. So now I'm going to go over and I'm going to click on it. It's going to open up. Now you can see on the screen it's got Smart Exchange. Now this should work for active boards and smart boards, but not Hitachi Star boards, as I found out when I worked at a charter school. Doesn't work on this. So again, you've already got to have the smart board or active board installed on your computer. I don't here, so I won't be able to download them, but I will be able to preview them with you. So you can sign up. So it says join for free. There's all sorts of searches you can make, training on how to do it. You can browse by topic. I use mathematics a lot because I didn't want to have to recreate things. So what I'm going to do today is start by searching. And I know the lesson I want to teach is find slope from a graph. So I'm going to see all the choices that might be out there. Let's start looking now. So I'm going to type in find slope from a graph. It looks like I've already done it. So I can click on that and hit the search button. And you'll see what comes up. Okay, so it'll tell me I can modify my search by subject. Obviously, it's math, but in this chance, I can do more grade, like higher grade levels. If I want to do middle school, I'll do 6, 7, 8. I'm into high school, I'll choose the higher grades. So it's a little bit, it's skewed to that age group. Okay, so I don't have to do that. I've got some of the lessons that have popped up. And I'm going to take my screen and move it down. So I've got 1 lesson, 2, 3. I've got quite a few. And then I've got a page here where it says next. So I could potentially have 8 lessons. There may be more, 8 pages of lessons, excuse me. So now it's not so great because look what they're including. They're including this mole game, and it might not have anything to do with slope. Graphing, we don't want to do that. Equation of a line and slope-intercept form. I don't like any of that. So I want to go back to that first page. That seemed to be the best page I had. So I'm going to go back to previous. And now I'm going to look at what I've got. Let's see what I've got. So now I usually start with the first one, see if I like it. If I don't have to. So take my cursor, move over to preview. And let's see if it's something that I like. Okay, so now it pops up this preview screen. And I can see who made it. It's designed for 9th grade. They may be right. Their 9th grade may be different than others. That's okay. And I'm just going to click next. And I'm going to go through all the slides. Now, the different things may pop up on the screen. I see the whole screen as one. I don't see, or her whole slide. What I don't see is how she's got it set up and what pops up first. I mean, does the graph pop up and then the plane? We don't know. But I do like the real world connection there. And I keep moving through now. Then they go into tools and the slope formula. If I'm not yet up to slope formula and I just want to move, rise over run from one point to the other, this may not be the best one for me. Now here they get into rise over run. Let's see if I can move that out a little bit. Yeah, there it is. So there's that rise over run. So there's going up, rising up 5, running to the right 6. And there's the steps involved, and it says slope 5 over 6. So actually, I do like this slide, but when I manipulate this, move it down, make it smaller, I can change that. I can move that slide and make it into the one I want. So this one's not bad. Then again, there's that slope form again. If I don't want to introduce that, I don't have to. And there's some practice problems the kids can do on the board. They can use a slope formula or rise over run. Now you see they've also got the answer hidden behind that red box. I like that red box. Now these 3, so number 1, 2, and 3, they can do it where they move their fingers, rise over run. Here they can't. They'd have to do the slope formula, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So that's just a thought. Now, if I'd like this, this is what I want to use, this is where I click the download button. Again, on my computer, it's not going to work because I don't have Smartboard software installed on my computer. But on yours, you could then go download it, change it just like you would any other file. It'll come up as a Smart Notebook lesson. See up in the top here, it says Smart Notebook lesson. It'll come up there. You can change it and save it to your computer however you'd like. So that's just a quick way to use SmartExchange to find a lesson so you don't have to recreate the wheel because we don't have enough time as teachers. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.